Hi there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate at the Journal Nest in Australia. I hope you're all well, and I really want to say thank you to those people who have spent some time looking at my work, and in particular I want to give a particular shout out and thank you to CleoT151 for commenting on my beginner journal series. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and we'll always remember that comment. As I've said in a couple of times now, it is the community that I am getting to know on YouTube that is really making a difference in my work. So this afternoon I am working on a little baby journal again, and I've been preparing some bits and pieces, as I call them, my ephemera, and I thought that we could have some time together as I make some choices about where things go and the next steps. I love using manuscript and text on my card, so I have actually in advance gone through and made quite a number of tags and pieces that I could possibly use in this journal. I got the idea of making en masse after watching some fellow journalists, and I thought that will save me time. However, as usual, I do have quite a few loose ends after doing my sewing. So here's one. So I'm going to use some of those pieces. I've also been experimenting today with actually making fabric or paper fabric out of my bits and pieces. So I often make strips of collage and multimedia and use them as belly bands and things. But I thought, what would happen if I put more pieces together and went larger size? So I also have a number of these pieces prepared. This is pianola roll. As a piano player, I have great memories, and I think it's lovely to use bits of the old rolls. And this is tempo 17 moderato. That might be a nice reminder of how to start a journal. This one has got some of my favorite scales on it, C major, which was always a joy. And this piece as well has got a little bit more color in it here, so we will just see. But I think the first decision I've made with this journal is that I want to continue to use the ideas of butterflies. I've got a few scrappy pieces here. This is fabric on lace, some fussy cutting here. I love this pattern of old wallpaper, and that this journal is going to be probably more blue. So I think what I'm going to start with, here's my idea, is that I will start with a tuck here. I haven't put my pockets or fabric here on this side yet, but that will give an interplay over there. So we will go for our, this is a bit I'm getting mixed up with. Which side do you put your tape on to get started? I'll just put it on two sides on this one because I can tuck some lovely old paper in it for someone to write their first note as they start their journal. Now I've forgotten my tool that'll help me peel this off, but actually that's so far so good. And I think we'll put it in the corner here and push down. This lyric says you're happy, so that's already making me smile. So yeah, a tuck in there might be nice. This piece I've already made a pocket here with a bit of fabric, but we do need something to go on this other side. So picking up, yep, the idea of our papers and a bit of blue. I think we'll put that bit into there as a nice vertical line. So here's my as you can see, still working it out. Where do I put my piece? I think many others are so much more professional than me, but a little bit of nerves as I talk to myself sometimes even makes it more challenging. That thread there, so right in the center, and we could tuck a little card under that straight away, maybe to remember. It's a cute little birdie one, so that can go under there. Okay, here is where I love looking at my favorite crochet there. We'll have to think of something that doesn't cover up that pattern. But here, this is one of those larger pieces with some butterfly, a little bit of my own painting, some text, and on a thicker piece. So I'm thinking I'd like to make a big pocket here with a big tuck there. So let's see if we can use the glue this time. Might save me fighting with the tape. There you go. Just put that on that background and be quite close to the edge. Like that. And I'll put a tag in with that. Okay. Our waltz is never to fade. It's beautiful, that lyric. And this has actually got the practice notes. After many, many years of learning the piano, I can see that this person had to practice the first and the second movement for their work, for their homework. Okay, it's a bit big. What can I do? Make this a pocket, I think, and add some colour to it. Again, as I experiment and start to work out what I like, I'm finding that some people make their pockets and tags totally ahead of time, and others finish it off as they go. So far, I'm at the point where I'm almost having to feel it as I go. I like the colours of this pocket, but it will need some more embellishment to finish that off. But let's just see if I've got a journal card here that might look effective. I've got something like that. Might be a bit too big. I'll bring a whole lot over and we can start to experiment. Okay, here's a nice little one. Just give it a haircut on the top there. And pop that in. Yep, that is quite a nice idea. I wonder where the Does it need that butterfly? I think it probably does, but maybe not the material one. And I've buried the other. Note to self, find out where that butterfly goes. Now this page here is almost, it was folded like that when I put it in, but it's almost begging to be extended or something done with it. Oh, look at that. This is French, and it says orchestra. So this journal is already speaking to me and telling me what it wants to be about. Could I put that on there for some journaling? Do you like this C major bit? Or I could leave that as a tuck and have this speak to it. What else is coming up? Okay, so I've already got belly band there for something to go under. And this is the middle page of this first signature. So it's got crochet pattern and already quite bold. So what did I have over here? I've got a little pocket there. I'm wondering if I could make a side tuck it that way with this page, and then we'll have the flow out. And as I think about that, it buys me some time. I'm hoping that it's okay to just feel again like I'm talking to myself as I record this. Lifelong learner, and feels a bit funny to be talking away, but I suppose it's about that process of sharing how we all work together. And I really want to thank particularly Rachel of Roxy Creations, who I got to meet the other day, for her encouragement and of me as a starter junk journaler. Okay, so that one's plain on the back. I could just glue this out, put something over the top there, and have that as a nice flip. I like this one again because this is out of an old knitting magazine. Okay. I have been reading some comments about beginners wanting to do it right from the start, and you can just see that I don't know the rules, but the encouragement from the journaling community, especially in junk journaling, is that you can't do it wrong and just be yourself. So that's looking nice. I'll have to find something to put in there. I wonder if I can. Oh, would that be clever? I could put, no, not right. So I need to find some paper that I could put on there. Just reaching up. See if I've got something in the right size. That's too short. Yep. What if just for now, I can find my ruler, I'll put a strip of this paper along there, coming out to there. That can work. Yep. Oh, it's glued itself like a miracle already. It'll need to be better glued. And that isn't straight, so I'll fix that up. Okay, so I like that, flip here, and need to come back on that one. I'm going to leave the orchestra page for a little while and have a think about this. And what could I do here or here? Here's another waltz piece I need to work on. Okay, I'm jumping the other way now, and I'm going to make this a pocket out here. And again, I'll quieten this down with something in a while, but let's get this on here. Like that. So I've got a side tuck, big pocket there. That'll be lovely to put something in. Obviously had something in mind there, but this one hasn't got its stitching around. I'm going through an everything, I love stitching everything sort of phase at the moment. So here's one like that, like how the numbers here speak to the numbers there. 148, 124. Okay, let's connect those two. Now this is a bit thicker, so I might actually put tape on it. Which one? Down here. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying whatever they're up to. Here in Australia, we're coming up to, well, we're in autumn now, but it's really actually just started to feel like that. There's a little bit of crispness in the air in the morning when I go for a walk, and it's also Easter this week, so that's always exciting. Many people plan on going camping or away and really getting outside and enjoying beautiful blue sky and lots of family and friends time. Okay, so here we go. Little pocket there. I like that. Okay. Oh, here's a big piece that I made the other day. And again, it's for music. We sing. Thinking that you could have a little bit of decoration on it, and that would, this is a crochet pattern obviously, and so before I put the pocket in, let's trim this up. Do I need it? Yeah. It could be a tuck. Tuck in there, and then a pocket. What did I do? The last pocket was there. Yep, and then I could have a tag going out that way. Okay, so let's commit. First of all, see again, I'm not disciplined enough. I'll put this on here and press. And then I'll center this on the page and do it that way. Okay. We'll use our, how did I decide that way? So I have to learn this. It's on this side that we have to put the tape. What's that? Note to self, bring your tool next time. I was using it in another room. There we are. Down. Up. There we are. Okay, so we have cluster, pocket, and maybe right in the center there. I'll come back and put some texture or maybe some vellum on that piece a little bit later. Pocket we've got. Okay, this is the end of this first signature. So, and into the next piece. I do have this piece of fabric that I want to use as well because it matches, but that's for the next one. So what can we say here at the end? Trees and shrubs. Oh, it is a plain page. No. I want to cover that up a little bit and leave this blue showing. See what happens? The pages have to speak to me, so I'm always going in and out from one to another. Okay, let's use that challenging tape one more time, have that speak to there, and it'll be a tuck. Yep, maybe a bit too much of this white here. And trim. I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers who, journalists who, on YouTube I should say, who like, what shall I say, creative mess, I suppose. My style is different, I can see, to others, in that I tend to like these unfinished edges and the threads hanging off them. Short nails, come on, Kate. This one isn't going to go at all. There we are. There we are. Little pocket there. I wonder if I've got anything tiny. Oh, there we are. It could go in there. And something. Are we ready to tuck yet? No, that one's going to be a fraction too wide. I've got these two, that's too high. So what about we start with that one there? And let's go back to that final page. Right. It's really telling me that we need an interesting piece of texture. And to lead on to here, here's our butterflies. Needs to be lots more butterflies in this. Is that going to tell a story, and I might make a really big feature of a butterfly motif on here. Okay, so over here you'd see this is multiple layers, and it's going to make that little signature much more chunky, which is what I want to do. So what was the page before? It was a tuck like that. Okay, I've got a seam there. Let's just be bold and cut up here. And trim that down there. I usually tear, but not sure with all this stitching on. And then I wonder, oh no, I can't do the little material bit. What am I going to do with that? Okay. If you weren't watching, I'd probably jump up and go to the machine, but I think I'll make this a tuck. And I might trim it down to here. That way the balance a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, my chair is very squeaky all of a sudden. So I need to have a look at that. Actually, I'll just sing this one. I like this one better. So that's what creation is, trying to make something work, and if it's not working right for you, change it. I might make this pocket under. I wonder if I could, yeah, I feel like it's telling me it's a high pocket. This is, again, some of my own paper, which I haven't used much of in here. Yep. That's going to work. It'd be funny to look back when I've done a few more of these, and or even in a year's time, and go, oh, look how clumsy that was, and you had no idea. But as I said, I'm just being me. There we are. Oh. That can go right there. We've got the echo of the stitching manuscript speaking. So let's do a little tiny flip before we go. Okay, so I made that a tuck at the front on the lovely blue wallpaper. We've got a belly band there. I think that's what they're called. That's not the right thing for that. So let's take that out and we'll swap it soon. Side tuck there. Something to be done. Another big page. Love that. Little pocket. Echoing pockets here. And a flip still to be done. Work to do on this page. Band there. Still thinking about featuring that. Need to do something there. Where did we end up? Oh, past the walls. I really jumped to the back. Manuscript page. Pocket. Tuck. Another little pocket. Okay, so that's all right. there's variety, feature page, pocket that way, and an upward one. Okay, I think that's probably enough for today. I will return with an update on this as we go. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've got some ideas out of this, and if you've got any advice or hints for me, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you again. This is Kate from the Journal Nest in Australia, and I'll see you next time. Bye.